Welcome back. It is Monday, May 27th in the NBA, and my best bets are on the way. We have game 4 of the Indiana Pacers and Boston Celtics series, and I got a couple picks in this game that I really do like. What's going on? My name is Austin from Calling Our Shot. Man, I hope the Pacers can at least push off elimination to game 5 because both these two series haven't been real great, and hopefully we get some more games. But let's talk about how we did yesterday in game 3 of the Mavericks and Timberwolves series, a 1-1 day. PJ Washington, told you just run back your losses, and it turns green every time. PJ got it done, 16 points, I believe. And Karl-Anthony Towns, man, that guy cannot buy a bucket. If you do not know, I'm in Switzerland at the moment, so it is 6 a.m. when I record this. Post a video later on in the morning for y'all at like 7 a.m. Eastern time. But essentially what I'm saying is the game started at about 2:30 a.m. So it is a tough and a grind to watch the games. But I watched the end of this game, and man, Cat, I did not watch much of the first half. He cannot buy a bucket. But like I said, we run back our losses. So I'll have to do some soul searching to see if we want to run him back in game 4. But like I said, hopefully the Pacers and Celtics, we've had a lot of competitive games so far in the conference finals. Just one team has been able to win those when it comes down to the end of the game. So let's see if the Celtics maybe play with their food a little bit today, and hopefully we can get a game 5 in this series, because at the end of the day, we might see both these teams sweep. So if that happens, they don't start the finals till June 6th, so we have like 10 days off or something like that. Either way, let's dive into picks today. I got 2 player props. If you ever need any sportsbook sign-up bonuses or things of that nature, that's all down below in the description. If you want to do me a favor, after this video drops, you'll probably see a post from Logan for some MLB picks, and he's been dialed in. I told you, solo Logan, I'm letting him handle the MLB while I'm out because we can't record together because, like I said, I'm 6 hours ahead, and sometimes when we record MLB, it's right in the middle of the day over here. It would be like at 1 p.m. So then I'm probably going to be pretty busy. And he's been dialing. Solo Logan is the GOAT. So go check out the MLB picks videos posted after these. But without further ado, I'm diving into the picks today. I'm going to start with the guy that had a great game 3. And I think he rolls it over into game 4. And it's Andrew Nembhard. I like his over 22.5 points plus assists, minus 122 on DraftKings. I fully do expect this line to move up to 23.5. I like it there for Nembhard. Like I said, in game 3, he played really well. And sometimes you see guys go up and down. But I mean, the guy played super well. I expect some confidence to continue into this game, and they need him to continue to play well. Now, like I said, let's talk about that game 3 performance, and let's actually first talk about the injury news. Obviously, Tyrese Halliburton, he is questionable here. I personally don't think he plays. Obviously, I'm taking a Nembhard prop. Even if Halliburton plays, let's say if he does suit up, how healthy is he going to be? I mean, he obviously left early in game 2, and then we saw in game 3 did not play, and now you're expecting him to come back and play in game 4. Sure, he's a gamer, maybe he wants to be out there, but this is a hamstring injury that has hampered him pretty much. When did he get it? Like in December? So he's been really hampered by this hamstring injury. I doubt he plays tonight, and if he does, he's not even going to be close to 100%. You'll probably just get a discount on this Nembhard line. Like I said, in game 3 though, Nembhard 32 points. He played really well. 12 of 21 field goal attempts. Shot the ball really well. I think 4 for 7 from 3, but also 9 assists, 16 potential assists. I mean, when Tyrese Halliburton has missed some games this season, it's not been TJ McConnell that really fills in that point guard role. It's Andrew Nembhard. So he's played in this position before where he's running the offense. Do I think he scores 30 points again? Probably not, but the field goal attempts he shot, and it's not like he was unconscious. It's not like he was making fadeaway contested threes. No, he was making mid-ranges, getting to the hoop, and I think he can consistently do that against the Celtics. I don't see them change up their defensive scheme a ton. Heck, the guy had 21 points in the first half and still got 11 points in the second half on like 4 of 11 shooting. So didn't make a ton of adjustments mid-game, and I don't expect them to make a ton after this game either, given that they have won every single game in this series. And while we might see TJ McConnell a little bit more tonight, maybe he starts because Ben Shepherd really didn't do much. I don't know if Rick Carlisle's easy to pull the plug on that. TJ McConnell's obviously found a great rhythm coming off the bench. I don't see them starting him. Even if he does start, Nembhard's going to consistently see the minutes and consistently see the three-point opportunities, the mid-range looks. The reason I like Nembhard a lot, unlike Halliburton, who I feel like he's always settling for three-pointers. It feels like he gets a screen, and instead of maybe driving to the hoop, getting to the mid-range or getting to the rim, he's doing his double step back that people hate and call a travel and stuff. And I'm not an NBA ref. I don't care if he's traveling or not. What I do know is that he's settling for a lot of threes, whereas Nembhard, well, he did shoot 7 of them last game. He also is a guy that is a more aggressive attack in the hoop, gets to the lane, so he can obviously get to the free throw line or maybe lay it in, but also gets the mid-range look. And we've talked about the Celtics this season, a team that gives up a lot of mid-range pull-up jump shots. We talked about them. I think they were top 1, 2, or 3 in terms of pull-up jump shots allowed. That's basically when Nembhard's coming off screens or maybe getting other guys setting screens for him, getting a full out of steam, coming down hoop. I think he's got a good chance to get the points tonight. He could honestly hit this over in points alone. But like I said, he also get 10 plus assists. He had 16 potential assists in game 3. Like I said, he's playing that Halliburton role. Even if Halliburton plays tonight, I'm still not confident he's even close to 100%. So give me Andrew Nembhard to once again carry the load for the Pacers over 22.5 points plus assists, my favorite prop of the day. But I have another prop that I love equally, playing both of these for one unit. It's going to be another points plus assist prop, but going to the other side of the ball, and we're going to the Celtics side, and I'm going Derek White over 20.5 points plus assists, minus 115 on BetMGM. You can take his PRA line. You can take his regular points line at 15.5. Those would be my two, next leans in terms of if you don't have a 20.5 points plus assist line. I also like it at 21.5, but I really, if it's 21.5, I probably lean towards just taking his over in points, though, because, the assist can sometimes be a little sharp. But like I've talked about with Derek White, he's just a gamer. He makes the right plays, and that's why the Celtics consistently play him. I mean, this is a guy that is so far in this series, we've seen White in terms of points, 15, 23, and 13 points on 13, 15, and 11 shots. He's also had 9, 6, and 7 assists on 9.7 potential assists, and he's over this line in 2 of 3 games. Now in game 1, obviously we looked at his numbers, 24 points plus assists. Game 2, 29. They made some adjustments. Finished on the hook in game 3 with 20. While the assists have been pretty efficient, if we're talking, 9, 6, and 7 assists and not even averaging 10 potential assists, you might be like, dang, that's pretty efficient. But most of his assists are going down low to guys, or maybe he's in transition, pushing the ball, giving it to wide open looks. So I expect him to have a higher conversion percentage on his assists than other guys that maybe are initiating full offenses and things of that nature and relying on guys to make jump shots. A lot of assists are going down low to guys in the paint that have maybe mismatches and things of that nature. But like I said, this is a guy in White that just knows how to play basketball. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. If you watch the Celtics all year long, Derek White has been so consistent for him. And we look at so far this series, sure, White has had one big game in game 2 when he dropped 23 points. But outside of that, but not, a big time scorer. Last game, Tatum got out to a hot start. What do you have? 15 points in the first quarter. Obviously, then the ball went through him pretty much the rest of the game. But Jaylen Brown's also had some great games, so don't expect them sagging off on him. And Al Horford just made 7 threes in their last game. Plus, Drew Holiday, who is questionable with the flu. I think he's sick with the flu. Does he play tonight? Probably. Yeah, he's going to play. But how efficient will he be, or how aggressive will he be? I don't know. And this was a game last game. Derek White, 3 for 11 from 3. If you go back and watch all the shots, it's not like he was missing, oh no, step back, hezzy. No, it's not what he was shooting. It was a lot of wide open shots or maybe a pull up 3 in transition. So I think there's definitely some room for him to grow and make some shots. And we've seen when Derek White sees that first one go through the hoop, they are willing to play through him and give him 15, 20 field goal attempts. And I'm not saying that's one of those nights tonight, but we know the Pacers play fast. There's again Derek White that is poised to bounce back. Shot 25% from 3 last game, 2 for 8. It's a guy shooting 42% from 3 this postseason. I think he shot 45% from 3 last postseason. Look, I just trust Derek White. This is a guy that they will trust. He'll play 36, 40-ish minutes. And what we've seen so far in the Celtics, 2 closeout games. Those were games 5 of the last 2 series. But in those 2 closeout games, he's gotten the job done. 24 and 27 points plus assists. I really like Derek White tonight. Obviously, he's a great player. I think he starts to knock down some more shots tonight. So, and I think there's also a realistic possibility. Maybe he's not knocking down the shots. He ends with like 13, 14 points. He could easily get a 7 or 8 assists too. So I like this line at points plus assists. You can just take the points if you want to. But with Derek White, I feel like in this series, there's a better chance that he hits the PA than the points line. I think if he hits points, he's going to hit the PA line because he's cooking. But I also think there's ways he could hit PA and maybe not the points, which is why I'm doing that. So my 2 player props, Andrew Nembhard and Derek White, both over in points plus assists. I don't really think they're the guys guarding each other, but if they are, hopefully they're just going at one another and we're getting a ton of points and assists from each of those 2 fellows. Now, let's talk about who I think wins or covers this game. I think it's the Pacers once again. I predicted their spread cover in game 3. I was considering taking them on the spread for the full series. I think they could win this game. You could argue that the Pacers probably could be up 2-1 in this series if they knew how to close out games. Obviously failed to close out in game 1, failed to close out in game 3. I'll be rooting for the Pacers because I want to see a game 5. I want some more basketball to bet on. It's not my favorite lean that I've ever given out. I'm not going to put any of my own money on it, but I do lean the Pacers plus the points, plus 8.5. They're going to be out there. They're going to see the trophies, the Eastern Conference Finals trophies coming out and being on the sidelines. I bet you don't want to you want to give that out on your home turf. So I think they show up tonight and maybe win this game outright. I considered putting a half unit on the money line, but I don't want to touch it. It's just, you're betting on a team without one of their best players. Still love Nembhard, but sometimes things have to change a little bit when you lose a number 1 guy. So just the lean. And then finally, we'll end the video with Trina's play of the day. Yesterday, Rudy Gobert did not get the job done. Could have told you that, but he got into foul trouble. He stunk. But today, she's going back with another big man, hoping for some money. Miles Turner, over 26.5 PRAs. Now, I'll be honest, I give her the phone and I just let her go to work. And like I said, she doesn't watch a lot of basketball, so if you want to fade it, you certainly can. I don't like this pick at all. I really hate Miles Turner. I feel like every time he has a one good game, which he had a great game in game 3, he puts up a huge stinker the next game. And I try to tell her this, but I'm not going to sway her off the pick. Now where's her gut? She's going with this PRA line. Look, I hate that one. I'm going to be honest. I hate it. But either way, my two favorite picks of the day, Andrew Nembhard, Derek White over in points plus assists. I'll probably be in a change of scenery tomorrow, but having a great time in Switzerland, enjoying the time, and I'm just sitting back and watching Logan cash some MLB picks. So once those are live, go check that video out. Should be posted right after this one. Y'all go do that. Logan's been dialed in. What is he? He went 4-0 yesterday, was 4-1 the day before, 8-1 run. Go tap in the MLB videos, solo Logan videos. He's the greatest of all time. I don't know why he saves the cake for when I'm on video with him, but solo Logan is the go. Y'all have a great game 4 for the Celtics game. Also, it is Memorial Day out back in the U.S., so not necessarily a day to, it's more of a day of memorial for all the fallen soldiers. So to all them, thank you for your service, for, sacrificing your lives for, the U.S. and getting freedom and all of that stuff. So that's more of a somber note to end the video with. But Derek White and Andrew Nembhard, I need you guys to score some points, dish it to your teammates, go score 25 points each. Boom. That is a favorite picks of the day. Y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful Monday, and I'll see you guys back again on Tuesday with some more picks. And hopefully, if that's not the last game for like 10 days, but we'll see how these games play out. We'll see you then. Peace.